I give up. Calculus is a waste of time. What? Dude, what are you even talking about? It's a party. I don't understand how I'm supposed to use this in my everyday life. It feels like a waste of time to learn something I'll never actually use. That's not true. Calculus has plenty of useful applications. Does it? I'm not convinced. Well, you know, derivatives measure the slope of a graph at a specific point, right? Yeah. And integrals measure the area between the x-axis and the curve of the graph. And differentiation is useful for explaining the rate at which some variable is changing, and integration is used to sum up the effects of a changing quantity. Yeah, what's your point? Gosh. Well, apply that to your daily life. Can I get some kind of example or something? Well, okay, so the most common example of differentiation would be velocity, as it measures the change in distance over time, and then acceleration, which measures the change in velocity over time, and represents the second derivative. And integration can be used to find things like area and volume, and you would get those values from consolidating your data. And that's it? Come on, you've got to have more. Okay, so picture this. There's a container being filled with water. The flow rate, aka the amount of water per unit of time, would be the derivative, and the volume at any specific moment in time would be the integral. And you would integrate from the flow rate to find the volume, just as you would derive from the volume to find the flow rate. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But I wouldn't say that the everyday person needs to know how to do that. Well, of course, there is a reason why we wait until calculus to learn the concepts. But they do have applications outside of a physics lab or a math textbook, so you should at least try to learn a few of the concepts. No kidding, my life has forever been changed by this new knowledge. Thanks, and thank you, calculus! Woo! Well, you know, derivatives measure the slope of a... What? Well, okay, so the most common example of differentiation would be velocity, as it measures the change in distance over time, and then acceleration, which measures the... No! Okay, I guess that makes sense. I would say that the everyday person needs to... Well, of course, there is a reason why we wait until calculus to learn the concepts, but they do have real applications outside of the physics labs. Yeah, no kidding. My life has forever been changed by this new knowledge. Thank you, student 2. Oh. Yeah, no kidding. Are you camera shy? You left mid-shoot, fam! What a fool! So sorry.